ये साइंस आ रही हैं जिसकी वजह से ब्रेक्स बहुत ज़्यादा हार्ड हो गई हैं। तो मैं अपनी गाड़ी लेके आ गया हूँ इधर। Do you think what's the problem? And just tell us about ABS lights.
If the brake servo, you have to check the ABS pump and these three things. That was empty. The reason why it was empty, it was being refilled by the customer and it was empty again. So if you look here, that's the ABS pump. Back to you.
So viewers, our pot has arrived. व्यूअर्स यूके में आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी पड़ रही है, तो बिलाल भाई ने हमारे लिए स्पेशल बनाई है रूह अफ़ज़ा।
So we have changed all of the pump and fill up the brake fluid.
वक्त में आपको हमने बताया कि मेरी गाड़ी थोड़ी ख़राब हो गई थी, कुछ ब्रेक इश्यूज आ गए थे। हाय गाइस, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आई होप यू आर हैविंग अ वंडरफुल डे। आई होप एवरीवन इज़ हैप्पी एंड एंजॉयिंग देयर लाइफ। व्यूअर्स, आज मेरी गाड़ी ख़राब हो गई है और गाड़ी लेके हम आ गए हैं हाई वैकम में। ये देखें जी, कितनी ही प्यारी लोकेशन है और इस लोकेशन में ये गैरेज है। ये देखें जी, गाड़ी में ये साइन आने शुरू हो गए हैं, आप व्यूअर्स देख सकते हैं। ABS ये साइंस आ रही हैं जिसकी वजह से ब्रेक्स बहुत ज़्यादा हार्ड हो गई हैं। तो मैं अपनी गाड़ी लेके आ गया हूँ इधर गैरेज में। मैं गाड़ी लेके आ गया हूँ बिलाल भाई के पास, वन ऑफ माय वेरी गुड फ्रेंड, और ये माशाल्लाह वन ऑफ द टॉप मैकेनिक इन यूके। हर किस्म की गाड़ियों का काम करते हैं। अस्सलाम वालेकुम बिलाल भाई।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
कैसे हैं बिलाल भाई? ठीक हैं?
ठीक ठाक।
अच्छा बिलाल भाई, सबसे पहले तो आप अपना एड्रेस लोकेशन बताएं कि अगर किसी ने अपनी गाड़ी इधर लानी हो तो कौन सा एड्रेस है आपका?
हमारा एड्रेस नियर टू हाई विकम है, लेकिन ये एग्जैक्ट एरिया बनता है M40 पे जंक्शन 3। और वी आर नेक्स्ट टू बेकन्सफील्ड। सो बेकन्सफील्ड की सर्विसेज के साथ ही एरिया।
अच्छा, तो मैं व्यूअर्स अपनी वीडियो में बिलाल भाई का कॉन्टेक्ट नंबर भी छोड़ दूंगा। अगर आपने किसी किस्म की गाड़ी का काम करना है, बिलाल भाई कौन कौन सी किस्म की गाड़ियों का काम करते हैं आप?
हम पहले तो पेट्रोल और डीजल का काफ़ी काम करते थे, लेकिन अब रिसेंटली चूँकि यूके के अंदर ये यूलेस का काफ़ी ज़्यादा और इलेक्ट्रिक गाड़ियों का आ गया है, तो हमने अब सिर्फ फुली इलेक्ट्रिक गाड़ियों का काम शुरू कर दिया। हाइब्रिड भी हम करते हैं, फुल इलेक्ट्रिक भी करते हैं। हमारे पास जो मेनली कस्टमर आते हैं वो हाई वोल्टेज बैटरी के प्रॉब्लम्स, हाइब्रिड बैटरीज़ के प्रॉब्लम्स, इलेक्ट्रिक कंपोनेंट्स के प्रॉब्लम्स, उनकी कोडिंग, उनकी सॉफ्टवेयर चेंजिंग, ये सब चीज़ें हम करते हैं।
ज़बरदस्त। तो व्यूअर्स, आपने सुन लिया है, किसी किस्म की गाड़ी का मसला हो, आप इधर आएँ बिलाल भाई के पास, ये आपकी गाड़ी का काम भी करेंगे और ये इधर आके खूबसूरत नज़ारे भी आप इंजॉय करेंगे। लोकेशन देखें जी, कितनी प्यारी लोकेशन है। ज़बरदस्त बिलाल भाई, थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू। व्यूअर्स, गाड़ी बिलाल भाई ने खोल ली है, अभी ज़रा चेक कर रहे हैं सारी चीज़ें कि इज़ एवरीथिंग ओके इन द कार। So Bilal bhai, what do you think? What's the problem? And just tell us about ABS lights if it comes, or any problem related to ABS or brakes, please.
Okay. So guys, I just need to explain you the history of this car first. The customer had a brake issue in the past. A couple of months ago, they have changed the calipers of the brake. Obviously, the calipers was quite rusty and didn't work properly. Sometimes they are soft, sometimes they are hard. So customer have changed the brake caliper, but unfortunately the problem comes back. So when this happen and you have problem with your brakes, all you need to do is to check the oil level in this reservoir. This reservoir is the brake fluid reservoir, and you have a maximum level and a minimum level. First thing first, you check this before you actually reach out to a mechanic. Once you have done that, it's easy to check. Open the bonnet, it's right in back of your steering wheel and it's right on the top. This contains the oil which works with brake fluid and the clutch. So after that, if you have tested it, then you basically needs to go to the mechanic, because after that you can't diagnose or repair yourself. Behind this servo, this reservoir, there is a brake servo. Brake servo have a pump and few pipes inside. Those pipes normally get cracks and they lose the vacuum. So brake works on the vacuum and the oil pressure. Vacuum comes from sometimes some cars from inlet manifold, or sometimes it comes from its own generated 12-volt pump. It's called ABS pump. So ABS pump generates the vacuum. When you press the brakes, that vacuum goes to your calipers and brake works. So if it's not working, somewhere down the lines, you have to check the pipes, you have to check the brake servo, you have to check the ABS pump, and these three things makes your brakes works.
Thank you, Bilal bhai, very knowledgeable. I hope our viewers will understand, and if they've got any problem, they can get it checked. First of all, you said brake oil, isn't it? And that other things, if they don't know, they should go to mechanic and get it checked, because it's a very sensitive matter. Viewers, बिलाल भाई ने गाड़ी चेक की है, तो बिलाल भाई क्या कहते हैं?
Basically, हमने जब oil का level, when we check the oil level on the reservoir we mentioned earlier, that was empty. The reason why it was empty, it was being refilled by the customer and it was empty again because there is a leak. So it's either be an air leak or an oil leak. So we have checked, there is an oil leak. We are under the car at the moment, and if you see that all oil is leaking from the ABS pump. We went checking the location of oil coming from. It's right on top under the ABS pump, and ABS pump is actually leaking from the top. So what we need to do is to remove the pipes from ABS pump and see which pipe has leaked or cracked. Basically, ABS pump pipes are all metal pipes, so you can't really crack the pipe. All you can see normally is the screw is not tight properly. So whoever changed it, he didn't screw all the pipes properly with the recommended torque. The manufacturer always give you right amount of torque, how much tight you do each bolt on each part of the car. So I think that instruction not being followed, and the leakage is coming from ABS pump. Okay, so we are on the top of the car, and now we are going to examine the ABS pump, what has been done. So if you look here, that's the ABS pump for Toyota Auris, and we're working on the Toyota at the moment. So this ABS pump is leaking from this side of the pipe where the intake and outlet pipe is. So I don't know whether you can see the proper picture. I'm pointing, the ABS pump is here. That's the ABS pump right there, this one. And there is two pipes going in. One is for in and one is for out. That's the pump actually creates the pressure for brakes.
Viewers, it looks like a big job because the oil is leaking from the ABS pump. I was thinking it's gonna be a small job, but looks like a very big job. So let's see what happens. So Bilal bhai, have you taken the ABS pump out?
Yes, so this is the ABS pump. So what we examined, the pump was leaking from underneath. If you can see the sign. Yeah. So this leak is actually from the pump.
Okay.
So the screws were tied properly.
Okay.
But pump, because of the age, is leaked. So we do need a new pump.
What can we do now?
So we have to check the part number,
Yeah.
call the dealer. If you want a used part, you can always check Amazon or eBay. They also have good quality parts. But one thing I would say, being a car driver
Taxi driver.
or taxi driver,
Yeah.
you should ask a professional to buy you a part, because normally on eBay or Amazon there is different prices. We normally go for a cheaper one. We don't know how to see from the pictures the quality of the part. So if you are buying it, ask your mechanic. Like Jawad bhai, he's my friend, he normally asks me to do his stuff. So we will look for the part and we will replace this part.
Okay. Thank you. Well done, Bilal bhai, for at least finding out the problem.
It's okay.
So Bilal bhai, just tell us what exactly happened to ABS pump.
Okay, so earlier we spoke about buying a parts from eBay. Pump is being changed once, and it was not long ago. It's been changed a couple of months ago. So if you can see, the ABS pump, the pump part is actually rusted, and they had a very mist of leak on this ABS pump, which you can't really see when you're buying these used parts. But once they have fitted this part, what happened? The drops start coming. On the ABS pump, the pressure is very high. It's not like tire pressure, it's almost like 80 psi. One tire have a 32 psi,
Okay.
and they have quite a lot of pressure. So what rust does is to create gaps between the metal part,
Okay.
and that's where the little drops start coming out. So what happened in last couple of months, the reservoir were full, which we talked about earlier, and the oil was keep leaking. Customer don't see any signs on the ground because the ABS pump only works when you are on the road driving the car. So if you're driving the car and the ABS pump is leaking oil, you will never have the sign on the ground. So it has to be checked thoroughly, the pump, after removing. So we remove this pump and we realize under the pump pump is leaking. So what we're going to do now, like we spoke, that we're going to order this part either new or used. If we find it used very good condition, we will buy it. Otherwise we can contact Toyota and buy this part. These parts are widely available, so they go wrong quite a lot because it's wear and tear. So we will hopefully get this part and we come back to you.
So viewers, our part has arrived. So we have ordered this part from eBay. So now my mechanic and my friend Mr. Bilal is going to fit this part inside my car. So I'm just going to ask Bilal bhai to tell us something about this part.
Hi guys, welcome back. Basically we ordered this part which we're discussing before. The older part had a leak from this area. It was rusted like we showed before, and this one, when we buy, we examine the part if there is no leak, and this is pretty new part. Is used but is in very good condition and there is no leak at the moment. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna install this part, take the other part out, and we wanna do the run test drive, and that'll be it. Alright guys, this booster have two long screws, so you need to push it back and then pull it out. So you move it to the left and turn it up. So you push it up, and this is how this booster will come out. There you go. And as we spoke last time, this booster have a leak underneath, and this part is all rusty, and the pump is actually leaked badly. So that's the reason why we're changing this to this one. Just a information, I have a degreaser. So whenever you change something where there was a leak for oil, you should clean it. Why? Because in the future, if the problem stays, you can go back and see if there was a leak or not. Because if I don't clean the oil, which is spilled already, I will have the sign with the new part, and I can't say if the new part is leaked or not. So I'm going to put a degreaser. You can get it from market, degreaser, and you can clean any oil spill around the engine bay. Okay, so this is a degreaser. We're gonna clean it and wipe it after. Okay, now I'm gonna do the reverse, whatever I've done to remove it. So I'm gonna go back in. Now what we're gonna go down, and then we're gonna insert the screws into these holes. Right.
So viewers, Bilal brother has replaced the part, ABS brake booster.
Okay, so we have fitted the part, and now the next step is you need to fill up the oil to the maximum level, and try to fill up slightly higher than maximum level, because these pumps are normally empty with the oil. And once you start the car and pump the brake pedal, it's gonna suck the oil to fill up the pump and then start working. So we're gonna start the car, pump the pedal, and it's all done.
व्यूअर्स यूके में आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी पड़ रही है, तो बिलाल भाई ने हमारे लिए स्पेशल बनाई है रूह अफ़ज़ा। गर्मी के इस मौसम में रूह अफ़ज़ा पी के मज़ा आ जाएगा।
So we have changed all of the pump and fill up the brake fluid. Now I've done the test drive, and there is no lights, as you can see, and the car brakes are working perfectly. In the beginning, when you change the pump, don't worry about the noise. They will have a noise to fill up the pump with the oil, and this is what Jawad bhai have mentioned to me, that why there's a noise, and after like 5 minutes the noise have gone and car is completely quiet. As you can see, it's actually on the ready mode to drive. And after that noise, please make sure you check your reservoir, and if the oil level is below maximum, just add a little bit more oil, and that's it, the job done.
So Bilal bhai, just tell us, our viewer, about your address and your contact number, please, if anybody wants to come to get some work from you.
Our address is HP 137 Juliet Bravo JB, and the garage name is City Car Autos, and we are located on that road. If you just call me before you come, make an appointment, that would be better. So my number is 077 43 56 36 59.
Thank you Bilal bhai.
Thank you.
Thanks. So viewers, ये था हमारा आज का व्लॉग। इस व्लॉग में आपको हमने बताया कि मेरी गाड़ी थोड़ी ख़राब हो गई थी, कुछ ब्रेक इश्यूज़ आ गए थे, तो गाड़ी हमारी अभी ठीक हो गई है। वी आर बैक टू वर्क नाउ। सो if you like our vlog, please subscribe us, give us a lot of good comments, and अगर आपने अपनी गाड़ी ठीक करानी है तो आपको हमने अपने गैरेज का एड्रेस दे दिया है। Remember us in your prayers. Take care. Allah Hafiz.